You see the line of stain, or of clean and not clean. This is the deck that Deckworks says looks normal. I'm going to show you a few more things. See all the spots that are stained and the spots that aren't. And at first glance, not only, well, it doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look horrid. Now notice the different color up in the upper left-hand corner of the deck. I'm going to zoom in here. Versus over here. Now those are supposed to match. And as you can see, they don't. I'm going to point out some more things that are much more obvious as you get close to it. Over here, please note the drip right in front of us. This is apparently also normal, as per Mark, the owner. And then some of my all-time favorites, if you look at this wall, you can see a zigzag of what looks like an M, which was spots that were cleaned and spots that were not cleaned. Look at this one. Look at that. Spots on the bottom that are nice and stained, and spots in the middle that aren't. Okay, now we're going to go back to the parts of the deck that he stripped stain off first and claimed that they look fine. Well, he said that there's no red left, and you can clearly see there's red all over it. Look at the handle. Again, let's look at this deck. Look at the edge. He didn't get all the stain off, nor did he even tell us that he didn't get all the stain off. Here's some more stain that was not removed, but said was removed. Here's a beautiful depiction of it. Mark did come back out and say that he looked at it, which I know he didn't, because my dogs were out. And he can't get back here with the dogs. And I had another contractor working. Oh, here's another good spot. Another contractor working for me who said that he did not go in the backyard. So I'm going to take you around the outside of the deck and show you some more stuff that wasn't done properly. First, you can look at the bottom, which was never even pressure washed or stained, and it was supposed to be. Again, more railing mistakes. I'm going to kind of walk around here so that you can see some of this mess. And again, if you look low, and it's kind of hard to see because the bushes are in there, there's a good spot. He didn't do that at all. And then we're going to go to a few more spots back where the old stain that he put on and then, quote, removed, wasn't removed. And then here's a bunch more of the bottom that was never even touched. Here's a big spot that was never stained. Here we go to more of the red that was, according to him, was removed. And you can clearly see it was not removed. So now, according to 3 different types of professionals who deal with this type of thing, I have a general handyman who was actually the man working at my house when he quote unquote showed up and didn't to look at my deck, and a carpenter and a painter slash deck man. Oh, look at that. A painter slash deck man who all say this is atrocious, and there are only 2 options that I have. They have all said the same thing, independent of one another, which are: 1, he did not, Mark that is, of Deckworks, Westchester, Ohio, he did not properly prep the deck, and he did not properly stain the deck. He sprayed it instead of rolling it, which is the proper technique. But my only options are: 1, wait up to 3 seasons to let some of the stain wear off, try to pressure wash it or chemically remove some of the mess up, and then redo it. Or option 2, which could be done this year, is sand everything down by hand, get the old stain off, and repeat the steps of restaining. So this is my deck after Mark of Deckworks has been through with it. Again, I'm going to give you one global look at everything. And so you can get a nice view of that. There, you can see it perfectly there. Spots that have been pressure washed clean, spots that haven't. And that's the drip. See if we can zoom in on the drip again. A little bit. So that's my mess.